You can't keep going at a rate like this, running from your life when you're meant to live. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this, burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah, yeah. There's too many reasons to keep on.
Lost my granddad in '07, still trying to cope to this day. I was wondering if he went to heaven, yeah, there ain't nothing I could change. I spent late nights, I was scared to die, I ain't wanna see the grave. I was playing games with my heartbeat instead of slowing down just to pray. You've been reaching for the hand you thought you never grab, but Jesus brings the hope you thought you never have. Yeah, tired of living in a nightmare, Lord, I just wanna hear you. Run around this same circle, don't make me feel brand new. You gotta know, it ain't over cause you got a hand to hold. Let his peace come rushing through your soul. Too many reasons for you just to let go. There's hope.
You can't keep going at a rate like this, running from your life when you're meant to live. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this, burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah, yeah. There's too many reasons to keep on breathing. Just keep on breathing.
Yeah. We lost PJ, we lost C-Dub, and lost Lil J to these streets, bruh. Got family members on lockdown, I still pray to God to release them. Put my hope in the Father, all these problems just pushing me harder. When I feel like I'm ready to fall out, hit my knees and start crying my heart out. Yeah, shootouts on the corner, daddy got corona trauma singing us to sleep. Yeah, God ain't raised a quitter, this is not the end and we will never be defeated. No, you don't have to fight these battles on your own, God is in control. You gotta know, it ain't over cause you got a hand to hold. Let his peace come rushing through your soul. Too many reasons for you just to let go. There's hope.
You can't keep going at a rate like this, running for your life when you're meant to live. Gotta keep on breathing, yeah. There's too many reasons. No, you can't keep going at a rate like this, burying the past, not to deal with it. Feeling so defeated, yeah, yeah. There's so many reasons to keep on breathing. Keep on breathing. To keep on breathing. Keep on breathing.
Welcome to the GenLifted show. Wow, it's been 2 weeks since we had our last show. Last week, we just did a little replay of what we've already done before. And today we have a fresh new episode. My name is Fawaz Momo, and here with me is
Chinwe. Welcome guys to the show. I hope you guys are having a great day.
awesome, great. Whoa, today we have a very interesting and would I say complicated topic, and we have a special guest with us today, Simon Boniface.
Yeah, Simon Boniface.
You're welcome, Simon.
Yeah, thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much for acknowledging our invitation, and we believe that today is going to be a wonderful time on the show.
Yeah.
So before we get started, I would like to say this: GenLifted is a show where we listen to people's views that inspire others, make them get out of life-damaging issues they've been in their lives in the past, and to encourage them to be better people. So we are bringing you this show today so that you can be a better person. We believe that everything we're going to be talking about today is going to bless you, and we're going to be dealing with this topic from God's angle. Yes, God's angle. So before we get started, go on right now, like our channels, like our on Twitter, we are My Holy Hill Radio. On YouTube, it's Holy Hill TV. And which other one do we have again?
Twitter.
Twitter and YouTube, yes.
Yeah. Twitter,
Okay.
YouTube, Holy Hill Radio.
Cool. So, Simon, how have you been?
I'm fine.
How have you been? Not
How
how are you?
have
Okay,
you
how have I
been?
been? I've been fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, what was it like growing up as a child?
Okay.
Where did you grow up? How did you grow up? And what kind of life did you live growing up?
Okay, so so they gave birth to me in Abuja. So I grew up in Abuja. I've been in Abuja all my life. And
Oh, Abuja big boy.
it's you guys Abuja big boy, not me. Okay, so so when they gave birth to me, I'll say that things were not really that smooth for my family. It was kind of tough here and there.
Okay.
So my parents, they moved from just to Abuja. So
Okay.
and so that's where they gave birth to me in life camp in a church then. So they didn't give birth to me in a hospital. It was that bad, and then we were just living from year to year, moving from one uncompleted building to this place, and it was
Oh.
crazy. And so mom, see, then she was doing like I remember I can still remember she was like frying akara. I think from that we moved to Lugbe. You know,
wow.
she fried akara at some certain point. She did a lot of things, although she's late now. So my growing up was not that.
Rosy.
Yeah.
Rosy.
It was, but
It was not the best.
yeah, but it got to a point that things became really stable at some point, and then all of a sudden again something happened, and then trouble here and there. But
well, we bless God, we're here today.
yeah.
Yeah. So, what really? Let's talk about the topic of today.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think was the first addiction trigger for you? When did all of that start? How did you start? You know, what was the trigger for you as at then? And how old were you when all of that happened?
Okay, then I was 19 years old.
Okay.
That's young.
Yeah, so then I was still in school, I think just 3. And then so I had these friends in school. So then the mobile phone came out newly, and then
Okay.
then normally we have this we used to call them button phone, like normal Motorola that has maybe the blue face. We have
Yeah.
Sergeant and all those ones. So then the what's it called? The so Java phone came out, Symbian phone, and the China phone came out like that. So there's this friend of mine that he got this China phone then, and then he normally brings the phone to school, and then sometimes he has some short funny videos like that, and then as one day he brought his phone, and then I think that was the first time I saw like a porn video. Well, that was not the first time. The first time I saw it was like one of my uncle's house then.
Okay.
I was just in his living room, and then I was just playing with the CD plate, and then I saw one CD plate. It was just playing. I just put, and I saw something. I had to bring it out immediately. So then,
Wow.
but this one, that one was very, very much younger.
Younger,
But
yes.
this particular time, I think I know what I was doing. So we just got that group of young boys were just waiting the apple, just laughing, and it was crazy. And then it started like that. So my friends then my group of my friends were kind of bad boys in code. Like we just be doing. There's a name we used to call ourselves then. Is it Mapo Boys then? Like, we have a group name, so most people won't understand what we're saying, but it's we that know what was happening. So
So
I
what were you
think
guys doing as a group? What was the group name about?
okay. So I think the one we watched then was the name has this. There's a name it came with. I think it's Mapoka or something. So we just picked the name from there, and then
And gave it to
Oh,
yourself.
give yourself.
self like
Oh,
a
wow.
group name. So we just call it Mapo Boys. So nobody knows. Like
Oh my God.
maybe if you've not seen
If you've
the-
not seen it, you
won't-
don't understand.
what's happening. It's only us that know what's
Mm,
happening
mm.
there. So it started like that, and so like that, and then one day I think one of my friends came to school, and then we were just talking, and I said, "Have I tried this thing? If I should go home, I should go to the bathroom, use soap, and just." And for me, it was crazy because I've never done something like that before. So I think I got home that day, and then I was washing my uniform. I finished washing my uniform. I was about to take my bath, and then I'm in the bathroom just say, let me just try what this guy said we should try, and then like that. Trust me, it was crazy. So when it happened, I said that was the first time I knew like a male could okay, I've heard it like in school, it's that
Yeah.
a male could produce sperm and all like
Yeah.
that. Sorry if I had to just see this word like that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so and then I was just doing it, and it got to a point as if that it was as if I wanted to pee or something, and it was crazy. And then I don't know what happened. It's as if I passed out or something, because that was my first time, and it was crazy. So I passed out like I don't know, maybe some like few seconds. I don't know what was happening.
Yeah.
What I heard my name, Simon. Simon, like you know when you're sleeping and then you're calling your name from like outside, like a dream or something. So I was hearing Simon, Simon. Then the person was banging the bathroom door. That was my mom,
Oh.
and she was hitting Simon. What did they do for inside toilet? What did they do for inside bathroom? And then me, I was lying down on the floor. So I just got up. I just went like, Jesus, mommy, I'm coming. I just got up. I just washed my body, and
She didn't know
then she
what
didn't know what was
happened
happening. I
until-
locked the door now, so I just came
Wow.
up, and then I was like, God, what just happened? And so that's how. So I got to school the next day, and then like that, I started getting used to like
So before you got tired,
yeah.
now you were both watching porn and at the same time doing it.
Yes.
So that means whatever
So-
you
so-
saw,
so-
you
So this is what happens. Like sometimes I just have the urge, and then this is
Okay.
what I just get. Even if it's a picture or something, let me just see something naughty, and then we just go and do our stuff. Man, we're cool, and then we're fine. If I'm
Wow.
angry or I want to just relax, then
So it makes you relax. Okay, it made you relax.
yeah, then no, no,
Okay.
then like just like want to relax and
Because
chill.
I actually like know stories of people who
yeah.
find these things very relaxing.
Yeah.
Right? And because of how they feel when they do these things, like, oh, it's my safe space. So they continue doing it. So I think it's just about making people understand that there are safer spaces.
Exactly.
So
I remember when I
understand what
was
you're
in
saying.
school and I had a group of friends. I'm just trying to talk about how people get addicted to these things.
Yeah.
Now, that was my first time ever of watching a video that was pornographic.
Wow.
It was so unintentional. Like, we're a group of friends and we just wanted to eat. And one of them just brought out his phone and started playing stuff. And the rest were laughing.
Wow.
Like you said, that was how it was. And they just brought it to my side. As soon as I saw it. But I took my face away. But I'd already seen it. But I just thank God that it didn't trigger anything, and but sometimes that memory just comes to my head that, oh wow, so this is how this is like, and then there are subtle ways all these things happen as well through movies. You can just be watching a movie and it could trigger something. It may be very little, it may not even be like Simon said. Anytime he just sees the picture now, or then anytime he sees pictures of people and other stuff, he just gets triggered. It could be so little, and then things can just start from there. So wow.
So at what point did you like going back to school and then having your mind go through these things? Did it affect your learning
academics
and
and-
your academics in any way
okay.
and life in general for you?
So well, and then it did, but not that like it did, but I was still. I think I still got like because then I was still in, like JS3, I was going to SS1, so
Yeah.
it helped me. So when I finished JS3, so I was going to school. I went to a boarding school, so phones were not allowed in my school and stuff. So each time I go to school, I have no access to phones and all those. So
Yeah.
then I was not having any.
off
I was
everything.
off everything. So I was just go to school, face my book, read and everything. So maybe when I go back home. So if I go back home, I think it was then in school that me just SS3 when we were about to. So then we are not the senior, so
Okay.
I had access to bring phone to school like as per senior boy. Nobody's taking anything and so stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I get that.
And then I don't know. There's a way you just meet those kind of people. So some of those my friends that from junior school, they still came to the same school, and so we now met some other crazy guys again in the school. So then we used to leave school.
So it's a chain reaction now.
Yeah. So now it now moved from then. It was not only
Mapo boy.
the porn. So we stopped using that name, and then so I now met some other group of people that were actually smoking and drinking and all sorts of things. So.
Okay.
There's a saying that if you open your spirit to just one demon, it comes in with a lot. So you get so. So then I now met these guys. They were smoking, so I tried smoking.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that means it was a whole bad
Yeah, we're
boy
gonna get
thing.
into that really soon, but just tell us about this.
Okay, so like that, and then like fine, let's go and try this place. Let's go out of school. So we can go out. We use the bag.
Yes.
Jump the fence and go out of school and go to our school. I school in government secondary school Piakasa, very close to Lugbe. So we just go to Lugbe and then do some naughty things. Then like boys would just go just crazy and then to look for.
So smoking.
I'm glad that you can laugh about it.
Yes,
really.
exactly. It's a testimony. So you can.
So the smoking aspect was mad. Like how like it was like this. So we're just there, we're just gisting and they like let's go. So we went back to this spot where they were smoking and then they'll just start passing it round. So this is what we'll do. Normally I don't be Jew guy. They used to call if you don't do something they call you Jew guy. So they just passed and then just the first drag. So I watched the way they were doing that. I didn't cough. So I just did like so I just drag and I poured it. I was like, no, you take it and then you take some inside you. That's how you so I did. So when we finished like I think it was like 4 raps. It was just going around. We were just passing like that. Wow. So what happened to me that day was after I finished, when I went back to the hostel, I was very, very hungry. So I ate 2 loaves of bread, like the big one. Just imagine like easy bite. I finished 2.
Wow.
Like I swear I drank like 3, and I was still hungry. And that was what happened to me. So that was what I was not high. I was not acting funny.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, bro, on a school you deal, and then you know how you're managing yourself. If you continue this, and let me say you go thief, like you go and steal because you have to eat too, you get and stuff like that. So the way it started, my friend just said, "Guy, you're a smart guy, so just try this thing. This thing they give inspiration, not those nonsense. You just attend this thing make you reason well. You go open your brain well. You know, I know say you be sharp boy, so that's how it started. But God save me, I didn't get an alcohol. I don't like the test, so."
You didn't go into that.
Don't leave me. I think it was one time I went for a party like that, a dinner. So I just got there. It was a table and hey, what's up? I just gave me this wine. I mean, normal red wine. I just cried like normal the sweet wine, and then I tested. It was very hot. I just spit the whole thing. I was like, Baba, what's up now? I don't fit a beg. So number 1 is very harsh. Number 2, this test again. So sometimes I ask myself, what are you even enjoying in this thing? You know, sweet one. Number 2 again is very, very as in. She can even burn my chest, so that's why I didn't really go. So that was the holy, I think.
Okay. Wow. You know what this reminds me of? It just makes me understand more that peer pressure is a very, very, very strong thing. And very terrible. Like even when I was in school, I had some similar situations where people would want to drag you into something. I remember a day I woke up in my room and everywhere was cloudy. They were actually taking weed. And immediately I just saw it. I just jumped up and left the room. And I told myself that was the last time. Okay, that was my room, so I couldn't have left for that session. I said that was the last session I was going to spend in that room. Because the guys were just crazy.
And there's a thing called passive smoking. So you might not be an active smoker, but someone else's activity is affecting you. All right, guys. We have more questions to ask Simon. There's so many questions to ask Simon. I want him to tell us more about this whole experience. But we're gonna go on a short break. You guys, I know that you guys don't like us going on breaks like this, but we need to give you guys a better experience. Exactly, that's why we're going on these breaks. And we're gonna be playing a song. We're gonna be playing a good song. You know that we like sharing the songs with you guys, so you can update your playlist. What song are we playing for us? Fawaz cannot remember the song. But we're playing Amis by KB. This song is a gospel hip hop song, and I love it so much because it has much energy.
You said it's intentional.
No, Amis.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm playing intentional, but not now, guys. We're actually going to play
Okay,
intentional.
alright.
But this time around, we're playing Armies by KB. I love the song so much because it comes with so much energy. You know, some of us think that gospel cannot come with hip hop, but this is definitely. And of course, he has a whole album, hip hop gospel album that you guys can also go and check out. But we're going to be playing Armies by KB. Stay tuned, guys.
Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome back to the GenLifted show. I hope you did enjoy the song that we just played for you. That was KB by Armies. Of course, you can take a tour around and listen to his whole album. He's an amazing artist. We're back on the show, guys, and we're gonna be taking some comments from YouTube. You guys are definitely on here showing us some love. I love to see your comments. Victor John says it's great to be here. Botemi is around. Botemi is giving us some emojis, and he's calling Simon an Abuja big boy.
Abuja big
great.
boy.
Yeah, I think
The
we're
actual Abuja big
Oh,
boy.
this one.
Ruth Princess is here. Hi, Ruth Princess. Ayoluwa Aribisola is also here with the fire emojis. These guys are coming with the energy.
Yeah,
Thank